Dot Gang was a group of bandits who intimidated southern Ontario in the spring and summer of 1945. Famous for wearing polka-dotted bandanas as disguises, their favorite targets were the offices of dairies, creameries, and flour mills. The safes at these locations always promised to be full of cash from payrolls and the daily operations. With success in smaller towns such as Stratford and Guelph, the Polka Dot Gang turned their attention to larger corporations in Toronto. After accumulating close to $250,000 in thefts, most of the members of the Polka Dot Gang were arrested by law enforcement by 1948. Rumors began to circulate about buried loot at a past Polka Dot Gang hideout, an isolated cottage in Richmond Hill. On one spring evening in 1948, two men showed up to the cottage and offered to pay its current owner, Mrs. Iska Stone, $10 to allow them to search the property for money. At one location behind the cottage, the men unearthed an old glove that contained $400 rolled up inside. Upon learning of the discovery, Mrs. Stone demanded another $50 from the gentleman. Newspaper articles about the discovered money resulted in a frenzy of treasure hunters who traveled to the cottage in hopes of unearthing more wealth. The quest to find riches ended when the Toronto police announced they would plow up the fields of Mrs. Stone's cottage to discover any remaining money. In the 1980s, the land where Mrs. Stone's cottage had stood was transformed into Rumble Pond Park. The park was rehabilitated and reopened in 2014 to include a redesigned recreation and educational space for the community to enjoy for years to come.